Here we go. You were about to discover the... Hello, cow. Can I go by? Did you see that cow give me the chin lift? And here we are out of the desert, actually in the pine forest. They say don't pass gas on the BDR, and it's funny. So this is where you get gas. It's closed. There's no gas in Loman. Tavern closed, liquor store closed. I don't suppose you take a card, cash. Somebody commented on a post I did on YouTube last night saying, yeah, the Idaho BDR is just a bunch of switchbacks up to a beautiful view, and then a bunch more switchbacks down to a beautiful river, and yeah, definitely. Huh. Idaho, spectacular. We were all the way down in the very bottom of that, like a mile ago. Massive, unbelievable, fantastic, super. The bus! I found the bus! This here is the Tetanus Express. Yeah, so I forgot to mention this morning, there was a fire, like right on the route. I can imagine how cool this view is, normally. Lauren's bike's overheating. Radiator overheated, or overflowed, which is not good. So my strategy that I always advocate for, it absolutely falls apart in Idaho. It's a little chilly today. Warm right here by the fire though. Oh yeah.
It's amazing we get all this stuff in our bags when it's all spread out.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's a little chilly this morning. I'm just soaking up all the ambient heat off of Jet? Wow. Coffee, please, going brain. Off of Jeff's crazy infrared burner. So today's a weird one because we have to finish. We got 125 miles left of section 4. Not really sure where the gas is because Elk City is the end of section 4 and it's not guaranteed according to the map, but we're trying to avoid a 40-mile out and back to Riggins for gas. So on the map, which I looked at camp last night, there's the, I don't even, Shushumi? Shushush? Something. Something stage stop. I don't mean to mock it. I'm mocking the ability that we can't remember it, not the name itself. But, and that is like only a couple miles down the road, and it's supposed to have gas, so we'll see. If not, then we're doomed to go to Riggins, I guess. Which, you know, might be nice to stock up on some actual supplies, because who knows when we'll see another city.
It is remote.
It is remote.
Yeah, this is a remote route.
We got some tea on why nothing's open in Yellow Pine. Apparently, every few years, a bunch of outsiders come in, think it'd be cool to live in the backcountry and buy up all the businesses, and then 5 or 6 years later, they decide they don't like living in the backcountry and they're not making any money, and they all leave at once, and that's why nothing's open in Yellow Pine right now. They all left at once. Oh yeah. Welcome to day 4 of the Idaho. No. Shit. Welcome to day 3 of the Idaho BDR. Today's video and the trip is sponsored by Quadlock, which I think everyone's using.
Nope.
That doesn't help me, Jeff. Which I think all the cool people are using.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. Look at this bougie bitch.
I know, he's wearing like a, what is that? A Lululemon puffy jacket?
It's unborn baby yak fur.
That's exactly what it is. How did you know? That's why it's
Peruvian.
Woven by angels.
Oh, it's from the deepest cave in the Amazon, the silk of the rare spiders. And it's harvested by blind monks who spend their lives underground like Gollum.
They pray over it for 7 years before they even...
That's right. And they put it in whiskey barrels. It's just a little bit of hint of smoky flavor.
Yeah. It has an oaky...
What are we even talking about?
I don't know.
We lost the plot like a year ago. So as I mentioned, this video and this trip is sponsored by Quadlock. And Quadlock is what I'm using for my navigation because this is not my bike and I didn't want to wire in a GPS. This is the wireless weatherproof charging head mounted on a vibration dampener, and I just have the mount on the back here. It just eliminates the high frequency vibrations that are so dangerous for your phone. And the other component of the system is the case. So this is the quad lock case. They have bespoke cases for most major phone models. They have like 100 of them. And they have a stick-on mount if you have a phone that's for some reason not in their catalog of cases. Just goes on like this. A little tight in there with the windscreen. And it's mounted. It's not going anywhere. I've done 400 miles on this BDR already with it just like that. And with the wireless charging head, I didn't plug in any cables. But when the bike is on, it's charging, you see, wirelessly. So it keeps it charged while I'm using it for navigation. And I've just been using Gaia. That's my go-to app on the phone for navigating. There we are. You just have it track up, just follow the line. And super helpful because I've been able to like look ahead and see what's coming up. And just, it's been no problems navigating with this setup. And this angle is actually great because I can see it standing up too, which is nice. So highly recommend the quad lock setup. I've been working with these guys for years. They've supported me since this channel had like 2,000 subs. So I'm happy to recommend their products to you. I'll put a link in the description to their site where you can use their 360 configurator tool to build your entire system, get it all sent to you, have it ready to go on your bike, get out and ride. So thanks to Quad Lock for sponsoring the trip and the channel, and let's go day 3 of the Idaho BDR. Well, it's been a good evening, good camp spot. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here longer. The river's pretty, but... And as spots you find at 6:30 p.m. go, this one's pretty good, but time to say goodbye and continue on section 4. So it is day 3. We've done about 420-ish miles, which is a third of the route. Yeah, crushed a lot of miles the first day. Yesterday, not as many. It was really slow going over Elk Summit and all of that, so I don't know we don't have a solid plan for today. We got to kind of figure out where gas is and all that, but so we can either just try to get to Elk City, finish this section, and then start the Magruder first thing in the morning, or if we are able to get gas and make good time this morning, we could camp on the Magruder tonight. So we'll see how that works out. Don't know. That's the joy of a BDR. It's hard to plan, and it's even harder to plan on this one because services are inconsistent. That has been frustrating the whole time. I was not prepared for that. So it's not like they didn't tell me. I just don't think I understood what they meant by remote. We haven't seen a stoplight in 2 days. Well, this is where you get gas. It's closed. Yeah, it's too early. What time do they open? 11? Yeah, we're not gonna make it. That is, see what I mean? It's just like, and like, no offense to these guys, like, I get it. You're not open all day. You got to be around when people are, there's only one of you running the place. You can't just be readily available whenever we need you. But yeah, there's a restaurant there too, but you'd have to come in middle of the day. So first thing in the morning, no dice. Continuing on, we may have to run to Riggins after all. Gas is hard to come by. Would not want to do this on a dual sport with a small tank. You're not going to believe this. Another amazing view. This road's getting real squiggly. You can see it on the map. About to be a lot of elevation change, I'm guessing. The bus! I found the bus! The famous Idaho BDR Bus. Ew. Ah, there's broken glass everywhere. You gotta see the inside of this thing. It's like, basically, I'm inhaling tetanus right now. That's what's happening. Hey! Wow, you finally got to drive the short bus.
Moving right
Look at you.
along.
Oh, I got a good picture of that for Dallas, actually. I just want to show people the tetanus palooza in here.
I'm gonna spring up my bones.
Make sure you come and say hi to the Dork sticker when you
That's
come.
pretty rad.
And I put it where they wouldn't paint over it. This here is the Tetanus Express. Destination, your butthole. Butthole tetanus. Cool to see you, but we got more miles to cover, so I'm gonna get away before I cut myself on that thing. It's cool though, cool to see it. I've seen it in a lot of pictures over the years. It's just out here in the middle of freaking nowhere. Oh my God, we're high up. Ooh, oh buddy, oh buddy. We're about to drop some altitude. Oh man, I can see the road all the way down there. This is a landmark, so it's a significant descent. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. I say look at that, and I know you can't see it, but look at the road right below me. That's right around the corner. That's where we're going, down. Right there. These will be some fun switchbacks. Oh man, the road is awesome. Impressive roadmanship here. How do they even make this? Look at it, all the way down there. Holy shnikes, dude. Over there. Cool. Gonna be some views over here. Just the relief, like the elevation change is crazy around here. Look at just a lot of just severe country. Yeah, this is the grade all the way down. That's where we're going. Holy sh! That's so cool. Iconic. I want to take a picture. That's what I'm going to do. Look at it. I want you to see it. Yeah. This is one of the iconic pictures you see of the Idaho BDR sometimes, but the road is just... That's where we're headed. I got to get a picture. I'm afraid of dropping my phone off this cliff. Yeah, there's some chunk. Honestly, that grade we came up from the creek yesterday was about the same. It was steeper, I think. This is way more like switchbacked and side hilled into the mountain. The other one was just like real steep. Oh, there's like a house at the bottom. So, you know, if you roll off the edge, you'll land in someone's living room. So that's good. At least you can see if there's any cars coming up. Like, definitely nobody else on the road right now, so we can use the whole thing. That's an advantage. Like, here's a switchback. Kind of tight, you might say. You might say it's a tight switchback. What do they even build these roads for? Is this a logging road? It's probably a mining road. I don't know. States with a history of mining seem to have the more interesting roads. Like our forest roads are great for logging, but you don't get like in the most remote, you know, scenic places up on the mountainsides. The logging roads, they'll take the path of least resistance, but the mining roads have to get to where the ore is in the mountain. My wife won't watch my videos most of the time because she doesn't like when I ride on cliffs, so she's definitely not going to watch this one. There's definitely some cliffs. Some fun switchbacks. Holy shit, just look where we've come down, like, already. Like, we were up there. That's so cool. Well, you can feel the temperature rising as we come down. I wonder what the elevation change on this is. A few thousand feet anyway. I'd say guaranteed. Oh, there's Lauren. Oh, and Jeffy. The boys right there. Iconic. So iconic. It's Lauren and Jeffy. Lauren, not Lauren. Lauren just rhymes better. That was a fun stretch of road for sure. Iconic. A lot of iconic on this section, apparently. I think the next major thing on this section is the Florence ghost town. So, see what that's all about. You're not gonna believe this. Another gorgeous river that we're riding along. This is the Salmon River. Lauren saw a salmon last night in the river we were camped on. That's amazing to me. So they come all the way up the Columbia to the Snake to here. It's a lot of swimming. That's a lot of dedication to get back to a place to make some boom boom. But, you know, we've all been there. What a gorgeous river. I see the bridge. Another famous landmark on this particular route. Manning Bridge? I want to say Manning Bridge. I think that's what it's called. Thank you. That's cool, man. It's carved right into the rock face. Wow, super cool. Honestly, should get a picture, but there's a car behind us. Lame. Well, my chin camera takes pictures. I'll get one right here, actually. The decision has been made. We don't want to roll the dice on Elk City because we've had terrible luck with gas stops so far, so we're going to go into Riggins. It's about an hour detour off the route, but good place to maybe grab lunch, gas up, get some supplies, because we're going right into the Magruder after this, and we're going to be on our own for a while. So we're going to get it done. Those look like sheep? Are those big? I don't know what the hell that is. Some kind of antelope? What's up, guys? Hey. A collar on? That one has a collar. They must be tracking them. What's up, guys? I should take a picture. Well, I guess there's no choice but to go by them. They seem unhappy about the idea. But yeah, I guess you might get to see me get knocked off my bike, so that'll be fun. He's coming towards me. All right, I love you. Bye. Be cool. Thanks. Yeah, make good choices. That was fun. What the hell is that? It's not a bighorn sheep, it's like a mountain goat. Yeah, why the hell couldn't I come up with mountain goat? Idiot. Idiot. Got some gas, got the waters refilled, headed back out on the out and back, directly back to where we left the route. About 100 miles left to Elk City and the ghost town. Florence is in between us and it, so probably get a chance to check that out. But I will spare you. It is admittedly a beautiful ride along the river, but you're not here to watch me ride on the pavement. Why are you here? I sometimes wonder. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What's life all about? Just epic. Just epic. All day. All day, every day. Massive, unbelievable, fantastic, super. This is the road up to the Florence ghost town, if you could call it that. It feels more like a bike path to me. It's very narrow. It's freshly graveled, but it's super slidey. And I don't have amazing traction on these tires, so taking it easy. I think it's 11 miles is what I just saw. Move, chipmunk. This part might be a little slower. We'll see. Difference between a mining road and a logging road. You don't have to get a log truck up a mining road. Log truck, oh my lord. You don't have to get a log truck up a logging. Nope. You don't have to get a log truck up a mining road, so they can be more narrow. Corners can be tighter. Because what were they using, donkeys back in the day? Well, the gravel is ended, so you can see the difference in runoff when you have it versus when you don't. Yeah, there's some ruts to contend with here. Hope nobody's coming the other way. Yeah, kind of hard to be on the other side of the road right now. Sorry, guys. I gotta just cross them. Yeah, not much of a road here. Oh, that's a whole sandy pit on the right. Probably third gear is a little high. Yeah, this is like a single track trail. Oh my god. Yeah, not much of a road. Like I keep double checking, are we off the track? Nope, this is the road. Why is the good line never on my side of the road? It's sketchy. So if you don't want to come up this, you could theoretically go to Riggins and then just right up to Grangeville and then over to Elk City from there. At least that's what it looked like on the map when I was playing with it last night. So there are options. This is probably the most challenging thing so far. Like Elk Summit was just like annoyingly rocky where I had to stand up, but it wasn't like difficult. And this isn't either if you pick a good line, but it's just, you know, the hardest thing. I'm not saying it's hard. Maybe it could become hard. I could see that. That's what she said. Because of all this runoff, and the road's obviously not been graded anytime recently. We'll find out. Very impressed with this suspension on this Touareg. I didn't tweak anything in the back except I cranked the preload up like 4 clicks because there's, you know, gear back there, probably 50 pounds of gear, and it is giving me zero trouble. Compliant, not overly rebounding and trying to throw me off the bike, not bottoming out. It's just been good and predictable. I hear a lot of good things about this suspension, and I'm no expert, but damn, it's been great for me so far. What have we here? Not much. Florence and the discovery of gold. Damn. Looks like there was a lot of shit up here. Oh, we're in town, apparently. Yeah, we're in the town, according to that. Alright, well, such as it is. Not so much a ghost town as a place where a ghost town used to be. That is not gear. But the cemetery is right up here. I know, because there's a sign. It's actually marked. Where's J-Dog? Oh, this one's fun. This is junky. Shouldn't be very far. So the Florence Ghost Town is just that raggedy old building and a sign? I don't know. Somebody who's been here before will tell me in the comments, I'm sure. There we go. Oh, there's a bathroom here. That's just really good to know. Like a little picnic area, actually. So you walk across this cool bridge. So the bikes are parked just right up there. See the boys coming down. And there's a gate and they're in the cemetery. With actual wooden headstones. Some of them are like, don't even have names, and it talks about how they died, like died in a gunfight, and it's a pretty cool spot, actually. Something to see. Let the boys get the gate. This is just like the road here. It's consistent, at least. Yeah, look at, there's 3 unknowns back there, 2 more here, 1 in the back, 2, 3 more. At least they were kind enough to bury the people they didn't know. I suppose they could be recreations. I want to believe they're not. Wow, this is a trip. We are in the middle of nowhere, and this is just out here. It's really cool that they preserved it. Yeah, you can see the graves. So, yeah, crazy. History. Well, that was cool to see. I'm glad we stopped. It's a very unique thing out here in the middle of nowhere to see the old Boot Hill Cemetery. You know, like that. Sort of read some of the names and the stories of their lives, sort of. The 4-word stories of their lives. Crazy. People lived up here. And I'm complaining because it took us a couple hours to get up here. Oh, what is it like back in the day on a burro? And it is 70 miles to Elk City. Section 4 is freaking long, dude. We were just saying 1,200 miles is pretty long for a BDR. Like, it might be worth splitting it into 2 600-mile BDRs. It'd still both be longer than Washington. And then you could feel good about doing half and then coming back and doing the other half. Anyway, let's see what the road is like. What kind of time can we make? Nice to get to Elk City before 5, just so if there is a limited access to infrastructure, we know it's maybe open still. I don't want to roll in at like 9, which is not going to happen, but we'll get there. Oh, look, a sand pit. Yeah, the Section 4 slog continues. Okay. Again, not saying that's the hardest thing ever, but it's the hardest thing on this route so far. That definitely was. Sand pit into steep climb. All right, Lauren's up. We're good. Yep. Definitely got overly optimistic on the first 2 days. Or the first day, we were just crushing miles. It was easy, fast going. Less of that on Section 4. Section 3 was pretty fast too. We did it in the morning. It's 100 miles, 92. Who knows? Oh look, Idaho's version of Baby Head Hill. Oh yeah, yeah. You can see the line right through the middle. All the bikes are taking. Nobody else is out here. We'll lose downhill. Oh yeah. Wheel wants to turn on me. Say ow. Yeah. Yeah, sure, cool, yeah. Loving it. Loving it. Tires are like kids. More? Hell yeah. Looks like we're headed down to a good road though. See how long that lasts. Well, we lost Lauren. The guys wanted to pull over and take a break, so I found a little spot on the side of the road that was shady and relatively flat, and I pulled in there. And Lauren rode by, and I waved at him, and he just kept going. So Jeff saw me, he stopped. So we just chilled out there for a bit, thinking Lauren might come back, but I haven't seen him yet, so we're gonna keep going on the trail and hope he's out there in front of us somewhere. Yeah, clearly he didn't have any problem clearing this. Clearly you do, clearly. See, that's why I brought a silky saw. If that was taller or higher or a bigger log around, you'd have to cut through it to get through. So I'm just gonna take it easy till we find him. I'm not gonna haul ass, just get coming back up potentially. That is a terrible section. That was some deep loose gravel. Out of nowhere. He'll be along the path somewhere. At least we know where we're going. So, the absolute worst case, I guess we end up in Elk City together. I would hope he would stop before then. We'll find him. This is why we stop at intersections, because here he is. That's why we stop at intersections, you see?
I stopped.
I knew you'd be here. You rode right past me.
Oh,
Standing on the side of the road, waving at you, bright yellow arm. You were just like locked in. Wow. It was right before that tree you had to ride over.
Oh, I couldn't. It's between the shadows and the sun and everything.
Just right here. So good job. I was like, I bet he'll be at that intersection.
I thought you had blown. I was like, oh man, is Jeff down? I'm like, I'm not moving. I'm gonna stay right here.
Well, that's good, and that's why I was like, because we sat there thinking maybe you'd come back, and I didn't want to.
Yeah, I didn't even.
And then it was like, I'll just take it easy because it's a nice road. So yeah, it was perfect. And wait at the intersection. We'll come back or forward as we need
nobody's
to.
hurt.
Perfect. Did it perfectly right.
I was like, man, I thought I'd either see you coming back up this way. I'd hope I'd see you coming this way. I was like, oh man, I hope he's not down or something. Whew.
Nope, we were just eating snacks. Jeff had a sandwich. All right, well, should we keep going or? Problem, crisis averted?
Crisis averted. That's why you stopped at intersections.
That's why you stop at intersections. So if I'm reading the map right, it's this road all the way to Elk City. It's about 32 miles, so I'm hoping it is. Let's find out. Right along the river again. Terrible. Another river? You gotta be shitting me. Nope, there it is. Idaho, man. This is Elk City. There are 2 gas stations. Well, neither's a gas station, but 2 places to get gas, so let's hope that works. This is what we're looking for right here, the campground. Just one, yeah, well that is the thing. Is that it? That's right there? Yeah, it's right there. This is it, a grass campsite. I'm into it. It's in the shade. That's all I wanted to see. There's water, they have showers, Wi-Fi. Let's go. Okay, so we're camping literally in this guy's backyard, but it's super cozy, and I'm so glad we found it because showers, picnic table, grassy, shaded campsite. But I didn't feel like walking all the way down to the restaurant, and all of our shit is all over our bikes. So I've been threatening to make brats in a jet boil, or in this case, a cooking pot, forever. So I'm actually going to do it this time. Better cheddar. Let's do it. Just taking a shower over there.
Hey, Kitty.
You guys cooking food?
Yeah.
You guys making food?
That's an Elk City kitty.
The real problem is tomorrow I won't rub my butt. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
They're already cooked. They just need to be heated up. Tomorrow my coffee's gonna taste like hot dogs. This did not just boil over immediately. I promise that did not happen. And put out the flame, and I had to relight it. That didn't happen. That would not happen. Not to me, not to anybody. Gotta make sure they're warmed through, you see. Jeff's making ramen with wieners in it. He's making wiener ramen.
And baked potatoes.
He's making ramen bomb?
It's called a ramen bomb.
Wiener bomb. Oh. That worked great. The trick is you gotta get the stuff that's already cooked. So, it doesn't have to cook through, it just has to be heated up. Another epic day on Idaho BDR. Day 3 is in the books. We have gone 550 miles, which is the length of the Washington BDR from start to finish, and we're not even halfway done with Idaho, so this one is pretty long. But I just want to say thanks to Quadlock for sponsoring today's video and this trip, and for making it possible for me to navigate this whole trip, because my phone is right there running Gaia the whole time. And if you're ever in Elk City, if you're running the Idaho BDR, highly recommend staying here at Riders Rest. I got a hot shower. There were elk right behind us, but bugling at us.
There's one back there too, behind the tree.
There's a flushing toilet, great little campsite, garbage service, everything. So highly recommend it, really reasonably priced, and just sort of a hidden gem that if you didn't know was here, you'd drive right by. So big shout out and thank you to them for existing. But I gotta get some sleep because another long day of riding. Tomorrow is the Magruder Corridor, one of the largest wilderness areas in the country. It's 100 miles straight through. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss that. And because I'm the dork in the road and I want to be your internet riding buddy, and I'm better than your regular riding buddies because I come with a mute button. Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. I will see you on day 4.
Excellent!